What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild Experimental Experience Episode 3. For those of you just joining us, what we're doing is we're going to each map that the game has to offer, and we're exploring the entire map, checking out all the points of interest, and seeing how much experience points we can get from just doing that. No hunting, we're not picking up collectibles, we're not doing anything except exploring and essentially unlocking the whole map. So, being episode 3, we'll give you a little quick summary. We started off in New Zealand at the Te Awaroa National Park. That gave us 5,400 experience points. Then we shot up to Russia at the Medved Taiga National Park, and that gave us 7,000 experience points. So here we are, we're going to go into Hirsfelden in Germany, and we're going to see what we've got going on there. So let's get into it. We'll, like the other two videos, I'll show you the lookout towers and the outposts, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Yeah, that's a beautiful picture. They really do a good job with the art.
Hi, I heard you'd finally arrived. Welcome to Central Europe. I'm Connie, the Wildhüter of Hirsfelden. Reserve warden, that is. I'm here to make sure that your time here will be unforgettable. Hirsfelden is one of the oldest hunting reserves in Europe, and we host a diverse population of the most popular big game for all hunting tastes. It's also the most beautiful place on Earth. No, I'm not biased at all.
So
Go ahead and have a look around. I can't wait for you to experience all the beauty of Hirsfelden's fields and forests. Why don't you see if you can find an animal track nearby?
So Hirsfelden is one of the first 3 original maps put out by Expansive Worlds and Avalanche Studios. As such, they have these beginner missions where they want you to track down an animal and shoot it. We're not going to do that. We're going to bypass it. So you guys have probably noticed that we've got a deer sitting right there. We got a roe deer. We're not doing that. We're just going to go right by her. And I also forgot to set the time before I left Medved to daytime. So it's going to be a little dark. Right now it is 1908. If you're not familiar with military time, that is 7:08 p.m. And then the light comes on automatically around 7. So we're going to head over there to that lookout tower. And then from there, we're going to hit the outpost. And after we take a look at that stuff, guys, I am going to cut the video and I'll do what I have to do, and I'll bring you back for the total amount of experience. So for now, just enjoy the landscape because it is pretty, man. These guys, they know how to rock a good landscape. I don't know who's on the teams that design the maps and who paint the maps and put in all the goodies. The atmosphere, I don't know if you can just barely see the moon through the trees there. Actually, we can get off the... Can we see the moon better now? Yeah, kind of. But there are full, complete day and night cycles, and these maps, they change dramatically in how they look between day and night, which just shows how much attention to detail that these guys put into their map making. And I really do appreciate it. As far as games go and as far as game maps go, I think the Hunter Call of the Wild is probably number 1 on my list of best ones. Obviously, like Assassin's Creed would be up there, but Assassin's Creed is too copy and paste for my taste. So yeah. And what is all this light distortion? Why am I getting like fog? I could have swore I turned the fog off. But anyways, you guys probably noticed, if you watch the first two videos, this is very different from the other watchtowers. So they do change things up, which I appreciate. Let's go ahead and survey the land.
Rattenfeld is a favorite region for a lot of hunters. The fallow deer is such a classic animal to hunt. But we also get a lot of history buffs here. To the south lies the Hirschdorf Hügelgrab, a grave mound dating back to the Bronze Age.
Alright, so this is essentially our map, and as you can tell, it's big. It's really, really big. This is like Leighton Lakes. I imagine this is going to take me probably 6-7 hours, even with the ATV, to unlock all of these little green points on the map. Every time you get an overlook, what do they call them? Lookout points, watchtowers, you end up getting more of these little green question marks on your map. So don't think that this is just it. What you see here, there's a lot here. So I am going to get hot on that. We're actually going to check out this one here on video because it's on our way to our first outpost. And yeah, that way you guys can actually get to see kind of what we're unlocking
I
as
saw
well.
some tracks in that area earlier this morning. Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
And then when I get to the outpost, I'll go ahead and change the time. I don't think I've shown you guys how to do that yet on this video series, so you know, we're already going to be inside, so might as well do it since I'm not going to be rolling around here at night. Have no desire to. Even though, like, when you go to hunt, nighttime hunting is really good for certain species on every map. So I know it kind of sucks not being able to see things properly, but if you're going to go hunting, you should definitely do some night hunting. And see what kind of different animals you can pick up. Hey, look at that. We got a nice herd here. I know they're all skittish. Fallows. This is definitely a female herd, although look, we got one male there. He's a small male, though. What we got
I notice
there?
you're after a fallow deer. Be sure to
Yeah.
stay concealed. They have some of the best eyesight among the reserve animals. Their good hearing and smell doesn't make things easier either.
So fallow deer in Hirsfelden, they usually travel in groups like this. A whole bunch of females and then 1 or 2 males, if there's a male at all. So if you're coming here to hunt them, just be aware of that. Same thing with the red deer. Why did it pull out a collar? I didn't want to do that. That was weird. So we'll inspect this. And it just gives you a little bit of history. If you guys want to read that, go ahead and pause the video now, because I'm getting out. So there you see, those things give us 100 experience points each. And that racks up pretty dang quickly. So next up, we're going to hit the outpost, which is just right up this road here. You can kind of see the light for it right there in the middle of the screen. And now we can start to make out the building. And there's the marker for it. And I'll show you guys what I meant by collectibles as well, how we're not going to get collectibles because there is one just on the side of this building. But we're going to leave it. There you can see it's glowing. That would be a shed. She's not going to say anything? Okay, well we're going to take a look inside because we've been doing that. It's rather nice. If any of my viewers are from the European area of the world. Could you let me know if this is representative of what we might see? If like your camping cabins or hunting cabins are like this? Because it seems very open, very spacious, which doesn't scream European to me. I would expect it to be a lot more closed in and smallish. Maybe that's just me, but from my experiences around the world, that this seems a little bit large. But anyways, let's go ahead and change the time. To do that, you just go to the beds, click on rest, and then you can change the time through this. We're gonna go, let's do 5:15. Not that it matters too much on the minutes side. It does cost money to rest, but hey, we do what we gotta do, right? I'm gonna grab the ATV right quick. Get my pen out of the way. There she is. And this is what I'm talking about, collectibles. You'll end up getting stuff like this. On this map there's also like medals from World War II that you can find. But this is called a shed. In other words, an antler that an animal shed as it was getting bigger and growing up. So those give you experience points, and I believe they even give you a little bit of cash as well. But whatever. And while we're here, guys, this is one of 2 maps that have a shooting range. So we're going to go pick up that shooting range just so you can see where that's at as well. Alright, so this is the first shooting range that the game had came up with. The second one is in Parque Fernando. When we get to that map, I'll show you that one as well, but this one we actually have to claim. Bam! And so this works just like an outpost in terms of you've got the store there, you can fast travel here. You can't rest here, but you can do everything else here. And if you ever want to shoot something, you just come over here, reset personal score, and we should have a target pop up, unless I'm completely out of it right now. Why? Oh, I remember. There's something else we got to do to start shooting. Here we go. So we can set the distance up to 450 meters, 500 meters, okay, up to 500 meters. So 50 to 500 meters. We'll go ahead and press one of them. There you go. So here you can just set your meters, and then you can shoot on your lane. And this is how you can figure out your bullet drop and things like that, your arrow drop. At different ranges. So if you're ever confused, like if you go into zeroing, if you get the skill for zeroing your firearms, and you're not sure how that works, come over to this range here in Hirsfelden and give it a try, and you'll learn a lot just from shooting. Same thing with arrows. If you're not sure how the sights on the arrows work, because I've seen people in the forums questioning that, come over here and experiment. And you'll learn firsthand how your sights and how zeroing works. So now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to get off my soapbox I'm going to cut the video here and complete all this stuff. And I will see you guys once all that's done. Alright. So we finally got done with Hirsfelden, and I got this beautiful view to end it on. Really good stuff here, guys. This took me, as you can see down at the bottom right hand corner, it's now 8:34 p.m. And if you go back in the video, you'll see that we started around 3:30, somewhere in there. So yeah. This has been about 5, almost 6 hours in the making, but we got everything. Huge map. It's a lot to deal with. And it was all with the ATV. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. Let's take a look at some stuff. So we're now at 21,000 experience points. We were at level 10 when we started. We're now at level 13. So what that means is when we started off with 12,400 points. 21,000 minus that comes out to 8,600 points is what we earned on this map in terms of experience. We have 1 skill and 2 perks, so we're going to go ahead and assign those. Here we go. I really wanted to get that one. I'll take a look at some of this other stuff because I'm not sure. This one, yeah, it's okay. Impact resistance is a good one, and so is pack mule. So those are ones that I might shoot for next. But to unlock this tier, I need to spend 9 skill points, and I'm at 5, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 6. So that'd be 7, and then maybe I'd have to do 2 here or 2 here. I'd probably end up doing these 2, getting all 3 of these, if I want to get pack mule. I don't know. I may go straight over to the stalker now because I want to get some stuff in here. I haven't really looked at it recently, but I will, and I'll make up my mind later on off camera. But anyways, let's go to perks. We have 2 more perks. We are in rifle, so I can grab both in zeroing, or I can grab breath control. I am going to get all 4 of these completely done, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab both of them for zeroing. And then the next 3 perks will throw into breath control. And from there I'll probably go into the archery tree. So there we are, guys. I don't know where we're going to go to next. I'm thinking Cuatro Colinas down in Spain. I think that's going to be next if we're moving from east to west. So yeah, good stuff. I'm actually surprised that we're at level 13 after only doing 3 maps. So I'm really impressed by how much experience we're getting. But anyways, I will see you guys in Spain. As always, be safe, be cool, have fun. We'll catch you next time.